That's okay. We wanted to wait for you guys to get in here a little bit. And there's Crunchman. Yay! We'll give it some time to see if anybody comes in. Anyways, we've been here for a little bit. It is hotter than blazes, and we are inside of One Star World Casino. Been here for a little bit, and we're excited to be here as usual. We've got somebody new today that we want to introduce you to, so we're actually going to give you a little bit of time to get in here. We hope you do. And are we on? I think we're on. Are we recording? We should be. I see myself. There's a thumbs up. Yay. I don't know who's in here. Okay, we have a person, one person in. Hi, whoever you are, little person, good to see you. We're not used to this, so you guys are gonna have to bear with us. I'm not used to looking into a camera, so if I look a little weird to you, you'll figure it out. And hopefully I figure it out eventually how to do so. We're happy to be here, and we'll be turning this around in a little bit because we have a surprise today, and that's why we're going live. Also, the reason we haven't gone live when we play slots, I can tell you right now, it's all my fault. Why? Because I get so into what I'm doing that I would ignore most of you, and I don't ever want to do that. So when we go live, it'll probably be just to have one-on-ones like this and talk to you. There's enough slot channels that go live and play live and all of that, and really, I don't think we need to add to that. So we'll just be coming live when we want to say something to you, and we want to, you know, get to know you a little better and let you get to know us. So, without further ado, because I know that these can be rewatched later, I am going to go ahead and we're going to show you what we have for a surprise. It takes a lot to run a slot channel, as you all know, and we have got a special guest today. We've adopted a new cast member, and we're pretty darn excited about it, aren't we, Crunch? So we're going to go ahead and flip this around. Well, I thought I was going to flip it around. I can't figure out how, guys. I really can't. I don't know how to do it. You do, but it's not doing it. Oh wow, now we got two in. Does anybody know how I move this thing? Oh, this way. Okay. I think I'm going to get it in a minute. Here we go. I've got it flipped around. Okay. We're sitting in front of Timberwolf, and we have got a new castmate, you guys. Here he comes. I want you to meet. Here he comes, Tim the Timber Elf. If you think he's going to make a great addition to our crew, give us a thumbs up and let us know. I think he's going to be great. And Tim has a little story, and he wants us to share it with all of you. So I'm going to be sharing the story, and Captain's going to take care of Tim up there. Are you guys ready to hear the story? Here we go. This is, give us a thumbs up, guys. Pirate is going to share Tim's story of how he became part of Pirate Sparrow Slots. It was a dark and cold night as Tim kept watch aboard the abandoned Barnacle ship while the captain and crew slept. He shivered at the cool night air, and then bam! The abandoned Barnacle hit something, tossing Tim off the deck and into a sharp and cold object. He realized that there was no one to help him, no one to call out to, or even to go back for, as he would surely lose a limb at the least and be blamed for not seeing the impending danger, which more than likely by now had awakened all the others. Tim said a small prayer. I'm going to say one with Tim. I think he needs it. He shivered and closed his eyes, hoping to awaken to a great big ship in the sky. When he did awake, he saw a golden hooty owl. Oh, look, just like this hooty owl. And a beautiful reindeer named Rudonda. And an amazing gray wolf, what a handsome wolf, all staring at him, while a kind man named Nick was bringing in food and supplies to the small cabin. Tim learned while he was recovering that Hooty Owl and Rudonda had taken off on a night flight, and they spotted a small shiny object. Ooh, I wonder if it was treasure. Oh, come on, pirate, concentrate. They swooped in for a closer look, and that is when Hooty summoned Rudonda to fly in and help him. He placed Tim on top of Rudonda. Hooty found Tim bleeding and hanging on by a tiny corner of his hat, and he had hit an iceberg. It was then he realized what had transpired that cold, dark night aboard the abandoned Barnacle. Nick told him not to fear, that he was now in good hands. They flew him home, and Nick gave Tim a wonderful little cabin to live in. Isn't it beautiful? I'm so glad we have these illustrations right here. They told Tim that he could now live in Timberland, and that Hooty and Rudonda would help make toys for the children of the world. Nick told Tim that the cabin was his and that it was no longer being used. Tim was amazed at his great fortune, but he was also very sad about not being on a regular pirate adventure. He then decided to take excess food and excess wood from the timberlands, and he would make tiny little pirate ships for all the children. That would help him to establish a new identity in Timberland that would keep his pirate heart happy. Everyone liked this idea, and it was then that Nick told Tim about the 2 gambling pirates that he knew, and that Tim just might be able to help them out with some adventures at a casino, and not just any casino, but at the world's largest casino in the world. Now, Tim got really excited about this and could not wait for Nick to talk to the pirates. The pirates decided that yes, they would help Nick out and Tim. It was then they realized that they would ask Tim to load and lead all the Timberwolf sessions. So Tim is now full of hope, and he stands at the ready to take his place in the Timberwolf game series. Now, with stars in his eyes so he can tell all his friends about his new adventures, from an abandoned barnacle ship to the world's largest casino with Pirate and Captain Crunch, who have also promised that they will donate any wood houses from the Huff and More Puff game to Tim so that he can make his tiny ships. If you think that's a great idea, give Tim a great big thumbs up. And I've got a little ditty for Tim on his first debut. Meet Tim the Timber Elf. He was spared from a life upon the shelf. He's Tim the Timber Elf. All right, everybody, we hope you're going to welcome Tim, and we invite you to stay tuned to the channel where you will see a lot more of Tim in the future. We're going to record a session today, and it'll be up on the channel soon. Thank you all who came in, and we hope to see more of you in chat. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.